Hey guys, I'm back here at one of my local junkyards checking out some junk, see what I can find out here, and I figured I'd let you guys take a look at this crazy collection they got out here. Just madness, cars everywhere. And to look at this Fox body because I wanted to get the dash pad off of it. It's got a pretty decent dash pad in there. Take a look at it. And it had a 4-speed transmission behind a 5.0. I had gotten some other parts off of this car and I figured, all right, I'll come, grab some more today. And they told me they sold the whole car, so unfortunately I can't get anything else off of this car. So I did shoot some videos before of it. Show you the 5.0 engine down in there. Had a lot of good parts. I was gonna come out today, buy the dash pad, and hopefully the motor and transmission, but he said he sold the whole car to a guy for $1,500, which is insanity. I wouldn't have paid that much for this. You can find one of these better on Marketplace for that, but they've bashed this whole car in all the way down. I did come in last week and get the cheese grater tail light off of the back over here. The other one was busted. I can't remember if it was busted when I came out years ago or not, but these people do not care about parts in these yards. Like, they just destroy stuff all the time. They don't really care. That windshield almost went in on me. That's the carpet liner out of the trunk of that car. I ought to take that just in case I need it. Whatever. But I mean, look how they pile the cars on, I came out and got some spindles and a rear end out off of a car. I'll show you. The thing looks like a show car out here from afar. Show looks good, right? Is it stick or automatic? It's an auto, but it's got the early tail lights on it, and that's how you get easy access to the rear end. That was easy, right?
Yeah, they should have just put it on the side and let me take one wheel off instead of fucking flipping it like that. But...
yeah. That's pretty crazy. Just flip her upside down and pluck her away. Alright, and there you go. That's how you get SN95 front spindles and a rear end for the cheap. Got these for $300 with all the brakes and everything, so not a bad deal at all. Let's get out of here before I get worn out too much. But anyway, there's that Fox body, what's left of it. There's one more over here I'll show you, and then we'll walk around and look at some other cool cars they got out here. They do got this OBS flare side here, which is badass. I'd love to have this thing, but I don't know. I'm not paying their prices for it. They already dented it all up in the door there. It is a cool color though. It'd be pretty badass to have that truck pulling a Calypso Fox body. But it's got the purple stripe down the side. Came from Ken Marks over in Clearwater. And you know what? Just set that liner in there for now. Show you the interior. Somebody already got the seats out of it. It does still have the back seat in there though, which is gotta be pretty hard to come by. This dash pad right here is also pretty damn expensive, and that one's not split. I should get that. I should definitely buy that. It does have a slight cigarette burn or something in it, but these things are a couple $100 just for the pad. It unbolts from the back, but somebody put a wire in here. There we go. And then you can come in from the back and unbolt it. I'll definitely, it's got a little nick up there too, but I'll go grab some tools and come back and get that off of this thing. Antenna, all the trim. It's got a whammy in the front bumper here, so that part of it's no good. Let's see if it has an engine in it. You just gotta push down and lift up on these things. Yep, it does. And a brand new battery in there. Looks like it's got a new water pump. It's got the pair of needle nose. I could probably bring those back to life. But it's got the crank rod, radiator cap, brand new radiator cap. Look at that. Brand new radiator probably too. And it is. What else is new on here? Maybe the power steering pump. Definitely the alternator is brand new. Look at that thing. Motorcraft. All kinds of good parts on this thing. It'd be cool if they sell the whole truck. But here's another look at it. And this one's probably a 92 or 3, if I had to guess. Doesn't say on the vehicle, but there it is. This thing's cool. Still got the flare side badge on there. The little steps that are molded in the side. The purple and blue, or green, whatever color you think it is. Kind of mixes pretty good together. That is a badass truck. I wish I had that. Needs a junkyard rescue for sure. Alright, well, let's move on, shall we? And then we got this other one that I saw out here the other day. I'll add some video in with it, but that thing's pretty much done for. Although the hood might still be good. What else can we get off of this? Oh, the hood is not. I forgot how bad the hood was. The rat's nest. I grabbed the air cleaner off of there, but still has a lot of good parts on here for sure. You see how bad it's rusted out though. The car is definitely not savable by any stretch of the means, but that motor's probably got a lot of good parts on it down under that nest. Radiator's probably shot, but fan shroud, original metal fan. Those can't be easy to find for this year, which I think this year it's like 84 for that nose. 80, no. Yeah, 84, 83. Looks like it still has the original paint. Original badge on there, GT. The GT I think is original too for that year. These wheels are actually in pretty good condition. The front bumper is probably savable, but they do got it packed into this dirt and up against this truck over here. But I got one of those at the house, so I don't need that grill. The side windows are all jacked up. You could still save them, but probably not worth saving. Rear hatch rusted out. I don't don't know if it's unlocked. No, it's locked. And then the quarter window trim on this side's gone. But it does still have an interior in it. The door's not gonna open. 4-speed. It's got a Hurst shifter on there. Dash is kind of all cracked up and messed up. But it does still have seats in there and door panels and the luggage pull guard thingy there. Instrument cluster thing, but yeah, I think it's pretty much shot. That's the only other Fox body that I found out here, so I don't know if I should buy that transmission or not, but we'll walk on and see if they got anything else out here. Look at this Camaro just sitting on its side. Looks like he's got new exhaust on there. Centerline wheels. The hatch is all damaged. Looks like that might have been the engine. Not sure. It's definitely a Chevy. Still got good door panels. Those door panels are actually pretty decent. They're for manual windows. I don't know if I got a manual window. 3rd gen. I think mine are all power windows, but just in case, at least I'll know where it's at. Can't tell if the motor's in it or not from that angle. Come over here. Yeah, the motor's in it. I don't know what kind of motor's in it, but could be a 305, could be a 350. I didn't see if it was automatic or stick either. Let's walk back around. Let's go back around one more time. Is this thing a stick? It's an automatic. Okay, no worries there. It's got a center console in there. Dash pad shot as usual, but the dashboard isn't too bad. Got back seats in it. I might need those back seats. Alright, let's walk around some more. Look at some more junk. Got our early Ford Ranger here. Let's check this out and see if I could use the rear end off of this thing for my 66 Mustang. Looks like it's strong enough to hold that, so should be good. This one's a stick, and I don't think it has the motor in it. My son does need another mirror like that on his truck. So let's see if this mirror's good. Wow, surprisingly, it ain't too bad. That part's damaged, but that part's still good. Maybe he could use that. Stick shift. I'm trying to cut myself on all the glass, but pretty cool. Let's see if they got anything cool in the glove box. 1985 Ford Ranger. I might have to keep that. That's pretty cool. I don't see anything else that I can grab, but I'll probably buy the rear end off of this thing, and maybe that side mirror. Electric fuel injection. This tailgate's actually in really good condition. Okay, so I'll probably buy that rear end for my 66 Mustang. So I'll ask them how much they want for that. There's a early Fiero. It's actually not in bad condition either. See if the hood / trunk opens. Nope. But damn, I always wanted to get one of these too, just because of how weird they are. My sister had one of these back in the early 90s. Man, this thing's in great condition, and they're just smashing it all up. Look how nice the interior is. Wow, this thing's like, it could be a showroom car with some cleanup. I mean, look at how nice the dash, the headliner, the seats, carpet, everything. Wow, this thing is freaking nice. See how many miles it has on it. 75,224. No rust. No real body damage. Except for what they're doing to it here. And of course the fiberglass is wing-wanged right there, but not a bad little junkyard find. They got all kinds of cool stuff out here. And no, I'm not going to tell you guys where it's at because I want to find this stuff. I don't want you guys finding it. I just want to show you on YouTube. But I don't want to come out here and see the Ford Ranger rear end missing when I need it. There's another Ranger there with the old Mitsubishi truck sitting down below. You don't see those out in the yards hardly anymore either. I think this yard buys a lot of... I think they buy a lot of stuff from people that pass away or something. Like estate sales or something, because like that Ranger was probably meant when it came in here, like that Fiero is, and they just pile crap on top of it because they really don't care. They make their money selling other stuff, cores or whatever they're selling, but they really do not care too much about these cars out here until you want to buy something off of it. And then they're like, oh yeah, that $1,500. And you're like, dude, you're like trashing it out there. They're like, yeah, it's $1,500. Like, look at this F-150. That's actually pretty decent, right? Not the right year for me, but I see worse driving down the road usually. They got a Packard over here somewhere I wanted to look at, show you guys. Forgot exactly where it's at. truck in there. Old square body. It's kind of pink square body. And then there's a Bronco. Look at this Bronco. My boy Mike McGrath had one of these in high school. And then we got like this old show truck, square body sitting over here. Looks like somebody added the extension on. That's pretty crazy. You can see the welds here going down. And then you can see the weld around the window where they put this window in. Now everything's getting crushed and pushed in from the bed. I guess it was a hauler or something. I'm gonna walk over here a little bit, see if I can find that Packard for you. But LAK or LA Customs says there on the windshield. If you guys remember that company, those people, this truck, give them a shout out. Oh, there's the Packard. I see it over there. Let's go this way. Look at this Fiero. Still got the cool badass wheels on there. I always like those wheels. Got the hood opened up. You can see under here they smashed the roof down completely. Flat. This one was a stick shift. Look at that. Probably was in good condition when it came in. I don't know. But another Fiero sitting under a pile of cars. And here's the Packard. I'm gonna guess somebody came here to buy this thing already. But look how nice this thing is. Just sitting out here in this junkyard. Scheduled for impound. So what happened most likely is somebody had this car, they cared about it, they took care of it for years, because you could see it's not rusted out, it's not damaged, it still has taillights, bumper, the tag thing on it. I mean, you name it, it's all here. Complete car, trim and all. But they probably got ill, went to the hospital, and the car got impounded. Maybe they passed away, who knows, but look at that. Just sitting out here, waiting to get picked over. They usually won't sell you the whole car. They said they sold that guy the Fox body earlier, but they have typically not offered me an entire car out here. I came out here starting to strip a 68 Coronet. That's how I found the place. And they wouldn't sell me the whole car. But then they called me up and said, hey, come back, pick up your fenders, because some guy bought the rest of the car. And I said, well, I thought you didn't sell the whole car. Well, he's going to take the car home and strip it and bring it back. And I'm like, well, I would have done that. Anyway, look at this. This damage right here definitely happened in this junkyard. No way that thing came in here all messed up like that. A little bit of rust in this fender, but all the trim going down. Look at that. And yeah, it's a 4-door, but look how mint this thing is. Let's see if I can zoom back a little bit. Look at that steering wheel. Mint condition. No cracks in it. No blemishes. This dash has a glove box here in the center, which is open because there's no lock on it. I got the Packard over here. And this is like all gold tinted. The dash pad's perfect. Rearview mirror, perfect, it moves. Still has the radio in it. I mean, this just will blow your mind, this Junkyard. Because you just don't find stuff like this in junkyards anymore. And that's why I love this place. And that's why I don't tell you guys where it's at. Because I love it. Power windows. Look at the door panels. Perfect. The trim all down there. All right here. Perfect. The stitching. The factory stitching for the upholstery on the door panel. Still perfect. Armrest surprisingly is in good shape. I mean, look at that. Vent window here. Can turn that. It turns. All the rubber's good and supple. Except for that. That one's not. But they cracked the window. Roof is solid. Has surface rust on it, but solid roof. Look at the rear door handle way up here. Isn't that cool? Opens like butter. Shuts like butter. All the seats are wrapped in plastic. So they're still in perfect condition. Look at that front seat. You could probably use that in a 55 Chevy or something. I'm gonna have to ask them if they're selling this whole car or what are they doing with this thing. But yeah, look, brand new seats still in the packaging. That is just so cool. The Packard emblem thing here on the back trunk. The exhaust pipes that come out. Well, faux exhaust pipes because you can see it doesn't actually attach, but it should. And that comes right out of the rear bumper. Split tail light. Packard. So cool. Alright, well, let's walk on and get out of here because I don't think they really have anything else out here besides a couple of old Fords over here. I got the ice cream man. Big Worm. Big Worm's truck out here. Still has a kitchen in it. Still has this is all damaged, but the ice cream man lights on the front. That'd be cool to take off and put on something. Oh, what do we got here? Look at this. The ice cream truck's got headers. They're wrapped. Holy shit. We got us a built small block Chevy in here. What the hell, Bobby? It looks like iron heads, though. Iron heads. Well, they went chrome everywhere on this thing. Chrome starter, chrome alternator, alternator bracket, the pulley, the freaking everything. That's wild. Then, old boy's got his gauges up here. He's got his tack. It is automatic, but I mean, look at this. There's another Fiero. It's just hanging outside the door of the ice cream man. And tell me, the ice cream man's got to stop. It's says stop on this side. Caution children. Oh, that's too cool, man. Someone's biting that shit out of me. But look at that. It doesn't have anything on this side, because I guess it's supposed to be the same color as the vehicle, but you hit the mechanism. Caution children. I'd like to buy that too. Probably just unbolts right there. That's freaking cool. Alright. Man. Didn't think I was going to fall in love with the ice cream truck as much as I am, but I am. Banana boats, cones, sundaes, and shakes. Let's see. What's this? Slide. That goes up. I can't get it to slide back. They got lights that run all out here. I don't know how that slides. Oh, because this slides, which it's locked. They don't have the key in here. I don't see the key anywhere. I was going to show you guys the menu board here. There's the prices for drinks. $1.25 all the way to a large $2.25. So this thing couldn't have been off the road too long. Got a stereo system in here. Headliner's kind of falling down. Alright, let's take a further tour back here in the ice cream land. Alright, got a nice kitchen, sink, and all that good stuff. We got a ice cream machine over here, the Freedom 360. We got another machine over here. Look at this. Freeze, clean. I don't know what that does. It needs something that mounts to the front that I don't see, but still in good, clean condition. That's not bad. Some broken glass down there, but storage for more frozen goods. Some cones here. Plenty of cones left. Probably, I don't know, maybe got locked up for selling the wrong kind of ice cream. Big worm. Little booty pad. Put your air cleaner back on there for you, buddy. Never know what you'll find in these vehicles, and one this cool could have something cool laying around in it. Alright. To the outside of the ice cream man's van. Take a look at the back. Whoa, what are you doing, lady? Alright. That is pretty cool. Needs a lot of work, but somebody put a lot of work into it. Alright, well there you go. That's the ice cream man. Big Worm's van. And let's walk around here, see what else we can find. Look at this. Wall of vehicles. Guess we're not going that way. You can see a Corvette up there in the stack. Right there. Too bad, too sad. There's another one over here. What are these? Old ass Jordans. Look at that. Oh, the soul's gone. Jordan lost his soul. Alright. Look at that. Still got the cool chrome wheels. I always like those. That one's not in bad shape, actually. Let's see, was it a stick or an auto? It was an auto. It's pretty much done for. I don't know why I like those cars. I guess I grew up with them. And when the girls had the Barbie Corvette and they would play with it, I always wanted to take it and repaint it and make it cool. Be like, Ken took your car, bitch. Oh, got a box Chevy. Dope boy fresh. The Delta 88. Man, my boy Brad had a Pontiac Parisian like this back in the day. We used to ride out. And then Curtis Crawley, my other buddy, he had a LTD, Ford LTD, brown on brown, said Sefner tank on the windshield. It's kind of like this one. That one got crushed. Nothing done under the sun. Alright, it's getting hot out here. And I'm still wearing my flannel. So I'm gonna have to show you guys the last cool couple of cars and then get out of here. I hear somebody coming, so I'm gonna get out of the way. Show you guys this Mercury Capri. I think that's what this is. Yep. The Mercury Capri, not the Mustang looking one, which always confused me back in the day. But yeah, that was like the 85 or 86 Mercury Capri. Total turds. This one was a stick. Got moss and grass and all kinds of stuff just growing on the seat. But it's got parts on it. There's another Corvette, an orange one. I just think it's cool seeing them crushed like this. This one was a T-top. It's got the cool wheels on it. Had a blacked out hood there. I'm not gonna crawl in there any further with these cars all on top of it. That would just be stupid. But pretty cool to see out here. I know they got a square body Ford over here. I saw last time I was here. So I'm gonna go over here and see if they have totally ruined that truck or if there's anything off of it I could buy and maybe sell on Marketplace or something. I like to buy parts out here and sell them every once in a while on Marketplace. Whoa, hold up. What do we got over here? A Ford Escort. Remember those things? Wow. Haven't seen one of those in a long time. It's like an 82 Ford Escort. Somewhere in that ballpark. Those things were everywhere when I was growing up. The cool ones were the Escort GTs, but everybody had a regular Escort. You only saw the Escort GTs every once in a while. Alright, so I don't see the square body over here anymore, so somebody may have already bought it because it was sitting about here, or they may have taken it further in the back. I don't really know what these people, they do crazy stuff. Nice hunting truck. with cages. Probably take those cages and put them on your truck. I'm gonna walk through here carefully because I do hear that guy moving with the heavy equipment over there. I don't see the square bot T. It was like a 84, 85 bullnose. They do got this Thunderbird I seen out here. Show you guys this before I leave. So they got this one here. Looks like Elvira's car, right? Now this one wouldn't be bad if you cut the roof off of it, because these are some ugly cars in my opinion. But if you cut the roof off, they're badass. I do always like the front grille of it. Like, looks like a big catfish or something. Like, you can make that cool. Especially if you made it like an El Camino, like chop this into an El Camino. That would be badass. There's another one over there I'll show you. It looks like somebody was getting it ready for paint and then it just went the wrong way or something. Probably got ill. Like I said, a lot of these cars out here really look like somebody cared for them, and then just suddenly one day they were not able to take care of them and the cars got towed, impounded, you know, whatever. But if you could take the roof and cut it off of this and then turn this into a truck bed and make this thing go forward up to the back of this right there and make it a truck bed with like that's like the tonneau cover, and then I would put split wings in the back, like one wing here and one wing here. I think that would look pretty badass. And that's about the only thing that would look cool on that car. And then I'll show you this one over here. Like I said, it looked like somebody was getting it ready to paint it because they jammed it in. They pretty much got all the body work done and blocked it looks like. And started jamming it in. Perfect steering wheel. The dash was nice, everything, nice interior. Nice solid doors, no rust or anything on the doors. And like I said, they cut it in. They put the paint in there. And then something happened. And it ended up here. All that's painted. Still has the Ford bladder here in the back. Just stuff you don't see in a junkyard nowadays. And right about there is where I found the 68 Coronet and stripped it. And I think they're just working on heavy equipment back here, but there was some Chryslers and some other stuff that was further back. I don't know if they're still back there or not. Let's take a look. There's that Sunfire. Looks like a Monza, but it's a Sunfire. Then if we walk through all this hungamunga and get all this stuff stuck all over us, we can come back over here and show you that Chrysler 300, Newport 300 that I found out here years ago. There it is. New Yorker. That one still comes up. It has a 303. But I needed to get the numbers off of this radiator right there to see if I could put this in my B body, and also that fan shroud, and whether or not needed anything else, like maybe the power steering pump or the AC. I'm not gonna put AC on my car. maybe the alternator brackets and all that stuff. I'm not sure, but there that one is. And then back there, which I don't really want to go to again, is the Chrysler Newport something or other, which is in my other video of this yard. I'm not going to go back there because I showed you guys before, but that's what it looks like right now. I don't want to get stickers all over me. It is definitely the jungle. And there are snakes and other crap out there, so I'm just going to refer you guys to the other video if you want to see that car. What's interesting about that car, which I didn't know until I walked on it, is the top side of it is made out of fiberglass. So Chrysler was using fiberglass way back in the 60s, and it's pretty cool. Here's one of those European cars. They got a couple of those in here, which I don't know too much about, but Merkers, pretty cool looking car. Kind of looked like the Ford Escort. I think it was the same as the Ford Escort back in the day, but it was the European version. Not really my cup of tea, but maybe you guys are interested. So, nope, door is locked. It's automatic. It was cool. They had these spoilers on the back. This one came from New York. The XR4 TI. Probably were pretty badass back in the day. German Ford or European Ford. Let's see what motor's on it. You guys want to see the motor? See if we can see the motor. That's not it. I don't know where the hood release is at. That's not it. I don't know. We ain't popping that hood. Nope, that's all you get to see of it. So, Crossfire. And another one over here. I always, when they designed this car and they were coming out with it, I thought it was going to be cool. Then they made it too small and they made it V6. They made it a little bit bigger and made it V8 powered. That would have been a badass car. Alright, well, that pretty much does it for this tour, this time. So I'm gonna go to the front and see how much they want for this Ford Ranger rear axle. Maybe I can put it into my 66 Mustang. We'll see. We'll see. Decent little square body S10. My boy Big D had one of these back in the day. Same year, hubcaps. Might be his old truck. We used to ride in the bed of it and go to Ybor and all the street races on Gandy and all that stuff. You can see what looks like one of the old hubcaps that was on there. This one's still in good condition over here, but that one, not so much. Little V6 in there. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Saw this Challenger over here. Figured let's take a look at it. Like a earlier version. Everything's gone. Well, nothing to look at there. But it is pretty cool to see. We'll be seeing a ton of those in the future. Sitting out here. Here's a 560 SE. This is like Patrick Swayze in Roadhouse or something when he pulls it out of the barn. And he's like, oh, you didn't know I had a Mercedes and 3 karate classes under my belt. So now I'm about to whoop everybody's ass. And then the real bad guy says, but I have more money than you and a 4-door sedan, so I'm gonna get all my guys to kick your ass, and that's gonna be a movie. So then that's what happened. They made Roadhouse because of these 2 cars. Something you don't see in the junkyard too often anymore. Little MG special. Still got the motor and everything in there. Wow, this thing is crazy complete. Still has the wheels, the top, the luggage rack, interior. Wow, that's like a really nice interior. Those seats are in really good condition. Dash, the whole convertible top, the door panels. Look at that. Pretty rust-free car too. Made in England, 1977. Got a Florida antique tag. Looks like it was last on the road in 2022, or at least registered to be on the road in 2022. Yeah, tail lights, marker lights, the whole 9. This car should not be out here, but I suspect this junkyard gets a lot of cars like this from people that pass away, because I've seen some oddball cars like this out here. Even still has the little Midget tag down there at the bottom. See the decal down the side. It's a special. It's a special Midget. Really cool to see this out here though. See if this side opens up. Even has the MG mats down here. That's got to be worth something, right? Good lordy. I didn't see if it was on the other side, but it does have that one. Still got the windshield wipers. 3 of them. 1, 2, 3 windshield wipers on that car. I never even paid attention to that before. Got the big late 70s bumper on the front. Pretty cool wire mesh here. I might actually see if I can get that out and use that for something I got. It's pinched in there pretty good. Too bad I didn't bring a screwdriver or anything with me. Got it. Look at that. We'll use that for something. What I don't know what for yet. But that's a pretty cool car. Got the horn in the front. I don't know what that is. But wow, really complete. The hood is really rusted out, I'll say that. Like it's all messed up, but looks like the original paint might have been maroon or red, or maybe that's just the primer. But I got me one little part off of it. I'll use that on something. I think it looks pretty cool. Thanks for watching this video. I'm glad you guys like walking around looking at junk like I do. And if you found this video entertaining, maybe you want to see something else I do in the future and you don't want to forget about it, maybe you could subscribe to my channel and then you'll see it when I make another video. Not like a YouTube guy. I just think, shit, if I'm going to these places, I could film it and put it up on YouTube, and if somebody likes it, they can watch it. So that's what I do. And if you guys enjoy that and you want to see more, subscribe and definitely hit the thumbs up button and let me know you like the video. And definitely drop me a comment and let me know what you think. I don't care. If you think I look stupid, tell me I look stupid. If you think a car looks cool, tell me a car looks cool. I just, you know, it's kind of hard making videos for people if nobody's interacting with you and dropping comments and talking to you. So I enjoy hearing from you guys, and then, you know, we can kind of go back and forth and get to know each other and make cooler videos and all that stuff. So hope you guys enjoyed. See you on the next one. Bye.